The day I won my match at the Olympics should have been the best day of my life. I trained for years for that moment. Early mornings, injuries, missing family events, living inside gyms while everyone else lived normal lives. When the referee raised my hand, everything went quiet for a second. Then the crowd exploded. I remember smiling. I remember looking up at the lights and thinking, it was worth it. By the time I got back to the Olympic Village that night, my body felt heavy. Not just tired, drained. Like all the energy I had saved for years was suddenly gone. My teammates went out to celebrate, but I stayed back. I told them I just wanted to sleep. Truth is, I felt strange. Not sick, just off. The village was unusually quiet that night. Most athletes were either competing the next day or already out celebrating. The hallway lights felt too bright and every sound echoed more than it should have. What's more stranger is when the time I came back to my room, my key card didn't work the first time I tried. I tried again. The door clicked open. The TV was on. I froze for a second, thinking maybe housekeeping had come in. But the room looked untouched. My bag was where I left it. My jacket still hanging on the chair. The TV was showing a replay of my match from earlier that day. I didn't remember turning it on. I walked in slowly and turned it off. The silence that followed felt heavier than the noise. I told myself I was just tired. I took a shower, lay down, and tried to sleep. That's when I heard footsteps outside my door. Slow, back and forth, like someone pacing. At first, I ignored it. Athletes come and go at all hours, but the steps didn't stop. After a few minutes, they stopped right outside my door. I waited. No knock. Just silence. I got up and looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. I laughed at myself and went back to bed. But sometime during the night, I woke up again. I don't know why. The room felt colder. My heart was racing like I just finished another match. And for a moment, I had this strong feeling that someone else was in the room with me. I turned on the light. Nothing. Everything looked normal. Still, I barely slept after that. The next morning, things got stranger. At breakfast, one of the athletes from another team congratulated me. He said my final move surprised everyone. I thanked him, but I didn't know what he meant. Later, I watched the replay again. Near the end of the match, I did something I don't remember doing, a move I had never practiced before. It worked perfectly, too perfectly. I told myself it was instinct, adrenaline. That happens in sports. Still, it bothered me. When the games ended, I went home and tried to forget about it. Training started again almost immediately. Interviews, media, sponsors, life moved on, but people started noticing things before I did. My coach asked when I learned that new technique. I told him I hadn't. He thought I was joking. My training partner said sparring with me felt different now, said my timing had changed, said it felt like I was reacting before he even moved. I stopped watching my matches after that, because sometimes there were moments I didn't remember at all. Small gaps, a few seconds missing here and there, like my body was moving on its own. A few weeks later, my mother came to visit. She hugged me, then pulled away slowly. She kept looking at my face like she was trying to recognize something. That night, she asked if I was sleeping well. I said yes. She didn't look convinced. Before she left, she said something that stuck with me. She said, "You came back different." I laughed it off. Told her winning changes people. But lately, I'm not so sure. Sometimes after training, when the gym is empty, I feel that same feeling from the Olympic Village again. Like someone standing just behind me, watching, waiting. And the worst part is, sometimes when I watch recordings of my matches, I don't remember making certain decisions. I don't remember thinking at all. Last week, I stayed late after practice. I walked past the mirror on my way out. For a second, I didn't recognize the person staring back at me. The expression was wrong, too calm, too familiar. And for just a moment, I had the strange feeling that whoever won that match at the Olympics wasn't the one who came home.